Hey friends, welcome back to Old Age Support. I'm so glad you're here with me today. We're about to dive into a very important topic that touches on our health and well-being in our golden years. Today's discussion centers around the story of a vibrant 74-year-old woman, one who, on the surface, appeared as healthy as can be, yet tragically passed away in her sleep. I know this might sound unsettling, but trust me, it's a conversation we need to have. We're going to explore 8 hidden symptoms that often go unnoticed, but which could be the silent signals our bodies send us. My hope is that by sharing both scientific insights and personal stories, we can all learn how to recognize these signs and take action to safeguard our health. As always, feel free to share your thoughts, experiences, and questions in the comments below. Let's create a warm and supportive community where we can all look out for one another. Now, let me take you on a suspenseful journey. Imagine this. You meet someone who seems to have it all, a cheerful spirit, an active lifestyle, and a knack for enjoying every moment. Yet, behind that bright smile lurks a mystery that even their closest loved ones couldn't decipher. Over time, subtle changes occur, perhaps a slight shortness of breath after climbing a few stairs, an occasional dizzy spell that's brushed off as just aging, or a mysterious fatigue that creeps in without explanation. As days pass, these signals compound like scattered pieces of a puzzle that no one quite puts together. Scientific studies have shown that even minor, seemingly insignificant symptoms can be harbingers of serious underlying conditions. Researchers have discovered links between unnoticed signs such as irregular heartbeat patterns, unexplained weight loss, or persistent digestive discomfort, and more severe cardiovascular or metabolic issues. Imagine how a timely conversation with your doctor could lead to early detection and prevention. In today's video, we're going to gently peel back the layers on these 8 hidden symptoms, share practical advice backed by science, and recount stories, both real and fictional, to illustrate the importance of paying attention to our bodies. So, as you settle in and listen, I invite you to open your mind and heart, and please share any similar experiences in the comments. Your insights might just help someone else out there. Let's start our journey with the first hidden symptom, unexplained fatigue. Many of us have felt tired after a long day, but what happens when that fatigue becomes a constant companion, even after a good night's sleep? It might be tempting to attribute this feeling to age or simply a busy schedule, but persistent exhaustion can sometimes signal underlying issues like thyroid dysfunction or heart problems. I remember my dear friend Martha, who always had a twinkle in her eye despite her age. One day, she started feeling unusually drained, and after some medical tests, it turned out she had a thyroid imbalance. By adjusting her medication and making some lifestyle changes, she regained her energy. If you're experiencing this kind of fatigue, it might be worth a chat with your doctor. Remember, friends, listening to our bodies is the first step in staying healthy. The second symptom we need to discuss is shortness of breath. At first, it might seem normal to feel a bit winded after a brisk walk or climbing stairs. However, when breathing becomes consistently labored, it's essential to pay attention. Shortness of breath could be an early sign of cardiovascular issues or lung conditions. Scientists have long emphasized the importance of monitoring respiratory health, as even small changes in our breathing patterns can hint at deeper problems. I once spoke with a lovely gentleman named Harold, who thought his shortness of breath was simply due to getting older. After a thorough checkup, he discovered he had a mild form of congestive heart failure. With early intervention and lifestyle adjustments, Harold is now managing his condition well. I encourage you to ask your doctor if you notice any persistent changes in your breathing. Your health is too precious to ignore these subtle cues. Now let's move on to the third symptom, irregular heartbeats or palpitations. Many of us have experienced the occasional flutter in our chest, but when these episodes become more frequent or severe, they should not be dismissed lightly. Irregular heartbeats can sometimes be linked to conditions such as arrhythmia or even early signs of heart disease. Medical research underscores that early detection of such heart irregularities can significantly improve outcomes. I remember a story shared by a viewer who, after noticing a pattern of heart palpitations, sought medical advice and discovered an irregular heartbeat that needed treatment. It's a reminder that what might seem like a fleeting moment of unease could actually be a critical signal from your heart. Friends, if you ever feel that your heart is skipping a beat more than it used to, please consider discussing it with your healthcare provider. It might just save your life. The fourth hidden symptom is unexpected weight loss. Now, while many of us intentionally work on maintaining a healthy weight, unintentional weight loss, especially when accompanied by other symptoms, is something to be wary of. Scientists have linked sudden weight loss with a variety of conditions ranging from digestive issues to more serious diseases like cancer. I recall a time when my neighbor, Joan, mentioned losing weight without trying. At first, we thought it was a result of her newfound interest in gardening and walking. But later, further tests revealed an underlying gastrointestinal problem. Fortunately, with early intervention and proper treatment, Joan is now on a steady road to recovery. It's crucial to recognize that our bodies sometimes send out quiet alarms through changes in weight. If you find yourself shedding pounds without any intentional effort, please don't hesitate to consult your doctor. Your well-being depends on it. Our fifth hidden symptom is a persistent digestive discomfort. Many seniors experience occasional stomach aches or changes in their digestion, but when these issues persist, they could signal something more significant. Chronic indigestion, bloating, or discomfort could be indicators of conditions like acid reflux, gallbladder issues, or even early signs of colon cancer. I once had a long conversation with an old friend, Bill, who would often complain about a lingering upset stomach. At first, we thought it was just a bit of bad eating, but when his symptoms persisted, he sought medical advice and was diagnosed with a manageable digestive disorder. It was a relief for him, knowing that early detection could help him avoid more severe problems down the line. If any of you are experiencing ongoing digestive issues, I encourage you to have an open dialogue with your healthcare provider. It's better to be safe and informed than to ignore these potential warning signs. The sixth symptom on our list is subtle changes in vision. As we age, it's normal for our eyesight to change gradually, but sudden or unexplained shifts in vision should never be ignored. These changes can be a sign of underlying conditions such as glaucoma, cataracts, or even more serious neurological issues. I remember my cousin Evelyn, who always took pride in her sharp vision, began noticing small distortions in her sight. It started with slight blurriness and eventually led to a diagnosis of early-stage glaucoma. With proper treatment, Evelyn managed to slow the progression of her condition and maintain her quality of life. This is a clear reminder that even the slightest change in how we see the world can be a call to action. Friends, if you detect any unusual shifts in your vision, please consider getting your eyes examined. It could be the step that makes all the difference. The seventh hidden symptom we need to address is a sudden change in sleep patterns. Sleep is a cornerstone of our overall health, and any disruptions in our sleep cycle can have a profound impact on our well-being. Whether it's insomnia, excessive sleepiness, or even vivid nightmares, changes in our sleeping habits can sometimes signal underlying issues such as sleep apnea, depression, or hormonal imbalances. I have a dear friend, Lucy, who once confided in me about her recent struggles with sleep. She would lie awake for hours, only to wake up feeling exhausted. After a thorough evaluation, Lucy was diagnosed with sleep apnea and began a treatment plan that transformed her nights and her days. It's important to listen to what your body is telling you through your sleep. If you're experiencing significant changes in your sleep patterns, please consider seeking advice from a sleep specialist. A good night's sleep is essential for living life to the fullest. Finally, the eighth symptom is subtle changes in cognitive function. As we grow older, it's natural for our memory to slow down a bit. But when cognitive changes start affecting daily life, it could be an early sign of conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Research in neuroscience has highlighted the importance of recognizing early cognitive decline, as timely intervention can help manage and slow down the progression of these conditions. I recall a conversation with an elderly gentleman named George who noticed that he was misplacing items more often than usual and having difficulty recalling familiar names. Although he initially dismissed it as normal aging, he eventually underwent cognitive testing and received support that has since helped him maintain his independence. It's vital that we treat our minds with the same care we give our bodies. If you or someone you love experiences noticeable changes in memory or cognitive function, please consider reaching out for professional advice. Sharing your experiences in the comments below might help others recognize similar patterns in their own lives. Throughout this journey, I want you to remember that while these 8 hidden symptoms might sound alarming, they are not a cause for panic, but rather signals to pay closer attention to our health. As someone who has seen the ups and downs of life, I understand the importance of staying proactive and informed. We're all in this together, learning and growing as we navigate our later years. I encourage you to share your thoughts, experiences, or any questions you might have in the comments section. Your stories and insights enrich our community and might be the very spark that encourages someone else to seek help. Before we wrap up today's discussion, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. Every symptom our body displays, even the subtle ones, carries valuable information about our overall health. Modern scientific research supports the idea that early detection can make all the difference in managing potential health issues. Whether it's through regular checkups, open conversations with your healthcare provider, or simply listening to your body's whispers, these steps are essential. I invite you, dear friends, to subscribe to our channel for more supportive content and share this video with those who might benefit from these insights. In closing, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for your time and trust. I hope today's conversation has provided you with actionable tips and the reassurance that you're not alone in this journey. Remember, every new day is a chance to care for yourself and those you love. If you have any questions or need further advice, please don't hesitate to reach out in the comments below. I'm always here to listen, share, and support. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, stay healthy and stay hopeful. Thank you for joining me on this important discussion. I look forward to reading your comments and hearing your stories. Let's keep the conversation going and continue to support one another on our journey to a healthier, happier life. Goodbye for now, and take care, my friends.